will participate in the 7 steps ritual. Step 1. Slow down, relax in the lagoon. It's time to settle in. It's gently entering a state of serenity and calm where you feel relaxed and open to what is to come. Next comes cold therapy, a deeply traditional step for Icelanders. The cold plunge is proven to boost your happiness. Conquer your mind, invigorate your senses, and wake up. After a cold awakening, visit the sauna. Let the heat work its magic and heighten feelings of well-being. Step 4. Balance the heat from the sauna by stepping slowly through a cold mist. Refresh your senses as a cold mist rejuvenates the skin and helps prepare you for what comes next. Step 5. The Sky Body Scrub. Renew yourself. Step 6. Steam room. You'll find that the moisture and warmth help you breathe deeply and easily. Step 7. Shower and lagoon. Return and connect.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. I've seen it before. It happens all the time. You're closing the door. You leave the world behind. You're digging for gold. You're going away. A fortune and feelings, but someday you'll pay. You're as cold as ice. Cold as ice, I know. Yes, I know. You're as cold as ice. Cold as ice, I know. Oh, yes, I know. You're as cold as ice. Cold as ice, I
This hike is a first for me, not only because of Iceland, but it's the highest I've ever been, and not in the way of elevation, obviously, but in latitude. This is the first time I've ever been above 50 degrees or 60 degrees. So that's actually pretty cool, literally. The Laugavegur trail here in Iceland is a little over 30 miles, and you see all sorts of stuff from fire to ice. I've heard some people say that it's the best hike in the world, so of course I had to come find out for myself. I think I'm gonna need it to be like twice the temperature outside for me to actually feel that way though. I've had some things going on lately on a personal level that kind of had me really down in the dumps, and I'd even questioned possibly delaying this trip for another time. And somebody recently told me that if you're sad, you're gonna be sad whether you're at your house or whether you're at Disney World or whether you're in Iceland. So you might as well go to Iceland and make the most of it, and I did. And there were certainly some bumps along the way. I missed one of my flats and had to get another ticket. It is pretty lucky that I planned a trip to Iceland, and it just so happened that there's an active lava flow. But as I flew in, they actually closed the trail because of some bad weather, and I had a couple of days before I started my hike, so I was hoping to go scope it out at that point, and I wasn't able to. But I wanted to relax a little and kill a little time in checking out the city, so I got to go to Sky Lagoon, which was absolutely epic. I mean, I feel like you can't go to Iceland without checking out a thermal pool. I highly recommend trying the 7-step ritual. Also, the first night I was in town, I went out to dinner and I met a new friend, and then the next thing you know, the cops showed up and took him back to the mental hospital. So needless to say, this Iceland trip has already been worth it in the way of excitement.
It's raining now. God, I just wanted to stop. Well, everything is soaked from the vestibule popping so much, I guess. Just being in a cloud, but my sleeping bag is getting wet. Not really much I can do about it, except be thankful that it's synthetic. Oh no. I hope something has pulled up.
Stake just got ripped out of the ground. Oh.
I survived.
It's so odd to me not to see a bunch of critters or bugs. I feel kind of lost without them, like I don't know what to do with my hands. So I'm trying to get used to just capturing the vast views instead. But I mean, this place is otherworldly and it pretty much feels like nothing should be alive out here. Here we go, first water crossing. It's not one of the warm water sources, unfortunately. Probably also not a great idea to do barefooted, but YOLO.
No. It's too beautiful. I'm gonna do it. Thank you, darling.
Yes, we helped you.
What's the jury saying?
We'll take it.
What is that? Haven't seen it in days and days.
Ooh. Ooh. All right. there have been a lot of people on this trail, and I was excited for that because I was like, hey, I'll get to socialize with new people and folks from other countries. But it's been so freezing cold that it seems like when everybody gets to camp, they're on a mission to hurry up and cook their food and climb into their sleeping bags and their tents and escape the rain and the wind. So I was excited that the hut I stayed at last night had a restaurant, and I got to hang out with some people that I had actually seen the night before. It's a duo from France, and we actually played pickup sticks and talked about life, love, adventure, etc. So that was just what I needed, because it was starting to feel so lonely on a trail that has so many folks.
That's the next hut.
Maybe this is
Oh, I
better.
see.
Is that... No, this is not. This is totally broken.
Okay. Well, I asked to stay in the hut because the first hut told me it never hurts to ask. Sometimes they have empty spots, but there was only one bed with like 14 kids and parents, so the warden said no. But I did get a good deal on this here sweet piece of rental property. It's gonna be better than setting up my own tent in the rain and having to tear it down. So I got my own little patio area. Excuse the mess, I just threw everything down. I did take the time to dig into some chocolate though. It's pretty good. But the reason I got a sweet deal is the windstorm the other night apparently hit down here in the valley too, and tore up this tent. So we repaired it with some tape. Looks like it's holding up all right. But check this out. Oh. These are foam pads.
Lovely when all the people have gone.
Yeah.
So much more quieter.
It is, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, I enjoy sleeping in, and then you have the trail to yourself and whatever.
Exactly.
Are y'all doing the extra 2 days, or?
Hopefully, if the weather allows it.
I'm planning to also.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
It could be a bit rough.
Really?
Windy. Yeah.
To Þórsmörk we go. Well, I go.
First sign of life. Nothing lives here. That is so funny. I'm not allowed to have it. I'm so thirsty, but that is so funny. Back in 2019, I met this couple on the PCT. They were through hiking, and I was there filling in fire closure areas from my through hike. And I've since followed their travels on Instagram. And I'm just randomly on this path in Iceland, and I run into them again. And it was so nice to see some through hikers because of our common ground. This is how I know I found through hiker family, because, well, they're fixing to just go through with their trail runners. But it makes me wonder, how many times in life do we cross paths with people that maybe we never even actually speak to or interact with, but we see them at the pyramids in Egypt and then pass them on Broadway in Nashville, you know, and maybe you never talk, or maybe even you make a connection the first time and talk every time you see each other. But it's just wild to me that by happenstance, two or three, in this case, beings can be at just one random point in the whole world multiple times, not planned. I don't know. Maybe I have too much time to think on trail. That was so graceful! Wait, the Langgood, yep.
The Bosser one is cheaper.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit.
10,000.
I'm bougie now. I slept in that one last night. I'm like, what?
There's a gymnastics mattress in there.
Wow. Wow, these are really nice. We made it. Is that hot or cold?
Hot.
It's hot?
Yeah, pretty.
That's awesome. I might have to put my feet in it later. And this is the sauna. Oh, that is so I have completed my first trail in Iceland, the Laugavegur trail. I just got to the final hut, which I guess is more or less the finish line, if you will. There aren't like fancy termini signs or anything. So I had the option of catching a bus from the hut and going on back to Reykjavik, and I was really tempted because the volcano is back open. I've decided to truck on from here at Þórsmörk to Skógar. My second trail here in Iceland, I'm going to be calling it the F trail because Fimmvörðuháls or something like that is I don't know how to actually pronounce those vowels or anything else, but I'm pretty excited. This trail is supposed to be absolutely stunning, possibly even more stunning than the Laugavegur was. And it's gonna have supposedly 26 different waterfalls that you can see from the trail. So pretty excited about that. What I'm not excited about is having to cross this bad boy right here. I think I'm trying to get to that bridge way over there. Ugh. Good way to start the day. I keep thinking I'll get used to this cold, but certainly have not yet. Here we go. Whew. That was actually a lot worse than I thought it would be. Oh, and that middle braid nearly went down. Nearly. But it didn't. Whew. And my feetsies, they feel like they're frozen and on fire at the same time. That wind was the worst wind I have ever camped in my life.
We had 2 nights of that.
Oh my gosh.
My friend's tent went down in the middle of the night.
Yes, my stakes snatched out a couple of times. And I was just like, what am I going to do? I thought I was going to have to go sleep in the pit toilet, but I finally stacked enough rocks on the stakes that it held up. But that was crazy wind. I feel like it would tear some people's tents up. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to see those plaques for people who had died on top of near the highest point, you know?
There was one of the days when it was blowing a few leaves, pushing it down. And I was like, I think we could be next.
I know. No, seriously, you know, it's like on a sunny day, you probably couldn't even imagine how that would happen, but with the weather like it was like, wow, he was so close to shelter and couldn't get it. And then, you know, camping up there was just, whew.
Is this actual grass? I have to touch it. I think it is. This trail has been significantly more alive looking anyway. This is certainly a first. Using a chain to stay on the trail.
That rebar is not solid. Just go, okay.
Somebody definitely crapped their pants when that rebar pulled out, for sure. I didn't know I had signed up for this. It's honestly pretty cool though, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna go use both hands now. Last big climb of the trip right here. Jinx myself, but I have to say that it's fantastic to be this high up, this close to the top, and not just be blowing away in the wind, because pretty much until today the wind has been brutal. Another cool thing about this trail, according to this guide that I purchased and downloaded, is you get to walk on the world's newest mountains, Modi and Magni. So they should be just up ahead, and they'll be before I make it to the hut tonight. From the All Trails app, it looks like this is Modi, one of the newest mountains in the world, unless there's something right behind it. But I got to climb up here and it looks like there might be an informational board. Here it is, Magni and Modi.
somebody had fun coming down right here. I'd slide on my booty too. If only it worked like that going up. Coming through all this snow and the lava rock and where new mountains have recently been formed, it's just so unique how fire and ice live here so well together. This has been crazy steep and loose ash, I guess. Been doing some butt scooting, so sure I'm all muddy and sooty, but better than bloody and broken at the bottom of this. Man, whew. To give you some reference, that's where I came from and beyond. I see home sweet home in the distance. Little A-frame.
I love how light the pack is the last day.
Yeah, when you've eaten every day.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
Like 6 days. I think this is my 6th day. I started at Landmannalaugar.
Yeah.
And then did the Laugavegur.
Yeah.
And then did this one. I don't even know how to pronounce this trail.
No, it's Fimmvörðuháls.
Wow.
So it means like the ridge of 5 cairns.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
I think we should have not forest, but like the small birch trees.
Yeah.
But we used to have a lot of them.
Wow.
But then when the settlers came, like in 874, they didn't have any building materials.
I see.
So they just like chopped everything down.
Just sacrificed it all.
Yep. They did not know it would not grow back.
Right. Stay. Stay.
Come on. Inside, come on.
Puis c'est bon qu'aujourd'hui,
I'll let you in.
il fasse beau sur une courte étape.
I think the last day is gonna be the prettiest one. I'm okay with that. Grand finale. This trip was exactly what I needed. I needed to come out here and kick my butt a little bit in the mountains, get rained on and be really cold. Just making yourself get out sometimes, even when you don't feel like it, is so important, and especially in nature, because nature can be so healing, even if you don't realize it is in the moment. But I think one of the best things that we can do for ourselves is, stand next to something that makes you feel small again and realize that the fact that we get to exist in this world is like a whole miracle. So don't take it for granted, getting bogged down in little details of life. And we're only here for a short amount of time as far as any of us know, so you gotta make the most of it while you have it. Holy crap-a-moly. That is the ocean. There's a mountain and then like a field of green, and that blue is the ocean. Oh, that's beautiful. I have never walked a trail with so many amazing waterfalls. I'm kind of becoming like a snob, like, the last one was a little better, a little more epic. Definitely recommend continuing on if you do the Laugavegur trail to Skógar 110%.
Turn left, then turn right onto Adalgada.
As I flew in, they actually closed things down because of a storm and the gases being so bad. And there were people who were rescued who were coming out here anyway when they weren't supposed to. But they, after several days, finally opened it back up. Apparently there are 3 different paths that people can take. There's an A, B, and a C, and I think these have been established for a while and were used in the past when there was an eruption. Everyone's telling me that the A/B trail will kick your butt, but it's worth it because you're closer. Apparently it's just really rocky, you know, ankle breaking kind of stuff, but hopefully there won't be any of that today, because if I gotta crawl to get up to the top of this thing, I'm going. I cannot express how freaking excited I am, and I keep saying it's on the bucket list to see a volcano, but I guess that's not actually the truth. It's on the bucket list to see lava flow, and I still haven't quite accepted that I'm actually gonna get to see that miracle phenomenon today. At one point while I was on the Laugavegur trail, I got a text saying that the eruption had stopped for like an hour. So I kind of felt like the volcano was trolling me at that point. So I almost came off trail when I finished the Laugavegur part and didn't do the second section with all the waterfalls. But in hindsight now, I'm glad that I took that gamble, and I did. See it smoking. Getting closer. Oh my God, there it is. Oh. Y'all, I've got chill bumps. All I can say is it looks fake. It looks like CGI or something.
power.
Yeah.
It's enraged now. Look.
Yeah. It's really putting on a show. That flow is incredible.
It's just like one of these Hollywood movies. Look, it's coming towards us.
I know, it's like a waterfall of melted rock. It's crazy.
Ah, God.
What?
What am I doing?
Wow. Aw, they just got engaged. So sweet.
Serious? Stay there. Just take a picture there. Just you holding the drone.
Jeez.
With a phone this time.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
Is it really?
No.
Okay.
I nearly broke my back doing it. Have you ever hiked in Oregon?
Yes.
Have you done the Willamette hike for the glacial blue pool?
No.
Okay, I did a backflip like 20 meters, 15 meters high. I over rotated.
So that's actually the stupidest
That's
thing.
one of the stupidest things I've done.
Okay.
And it was a glacial pool, so it's 2 degrees.
Oh my God.
I wanted to get a couple of extra SD cards while I was in town, and I ran into this guy and his dad that are from London, and they said they've already been up here and that they were hoping to get a little bit closer. I feel like, you know, they've been here one time at least, so they're already way more pro level than I am with volcanoes.
Still got it.
I can hear you. Alright, try to put the outside. Wait.
That is sick.
Bro, I can't believe it. What's our consensus on going up the hill?
I don't know. Would you like to, do you want to go up the hill or not?
Yeah, might as well, I guess.
To get a different perspective.
Yeah.
Of,
part of the back fell off. I caught that on camera. I'm so excited. Yeah. Coffee time. That's about a mile down the trail back towards the car. And, well, I realize it's only 2.5 hours till sunrise. So why was I heading back to the car? Y'all, I'm hoping I'm fixing to get sunrise over a volcano eruption. I don't know that I'll ever have this opportunity again, and it would be foolish to not at least try. This has been the most epic grand finale of any adventure I've ever been on. So I'm just gonna try to put a cherry on top. Well, after spending 12 hours at an erupting volcano, I think I'll go home now.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Yeah. Singing, don't worry about things, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Baby, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
That's a video.
Okay.
Woke up this morning, smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Yeah. Baby, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
The child is kung fu fighting.
Gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Are you okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Did it?